Good afternoon. This is Joanne in Colorado. We just had a thorough rainstorm. Oh, and the sun is back out. It was so dark you couldn't hardly see the plants. I love being out here during a storm under a covered patio, of course. Just watching the birds and the way they act in the storm. Little hummingbirds. All the other big birds, they're all filling the treetops. So they can fly over in the corner there and go to the bird bath. They perch on the fence by it. Something must have chased them away. There's some up in the tree, but a bunch of them flew to the other side of the yard. So, I can get my hummingbirds here. Oh, I got to watch a couple of different hummingbirds take baths, one on a leaf, one on a tree branch. And I'm trying to catch up with a couple other little hummingbirds. They're in the trees everywhere. This one here is just enjoying its snack in peace. During mating seasons, these females, they get chased around a lot. It is common for you to see a little hummingbird sitting on a stem underneath all the other foliage in the flower pot, hiding in peace. Not that any other human girls do that, you know, just kind of pick a quiet spot and hide so that you can just relax and not be chased around. Well, so much for that. I won't know until after I look at this video if I was able to capture any of that, but the other little male hummingbird came and just chased her right out of there. You try to zoom in and then you don't see them. Okay. I was looking for him. Was there? Just buzzed up to a thicker part of the tree. It's days like this that I don't mind that the tree's kind of rotten because it has fire blight, and needless to say, it doesn't have leaves on half the tree. But I want to chop it down because I know that these birds were coming and I know that they needed some place to perch. And there's 3 trees in the backyard, and they all have fire blight. And I just rent here, but if they chop them all down, I'll have nothing for them to perch in, and it'd be really difficult to have birds in the yard for the summer. So I don't know if they will give you more scenic view. Now the hummingbirds all go back to buzz around in the tree. I don't know for sure if we'll be able to afford to move before fall. Oh. Let's watch for a minute. Maybe the hummingbirds will come buzzing back through here. They're chasing each other everywhere else. But if I try to catch up with them where they're at, then they'll buzz through here and be gone. They do come back every few minutes. It's just that it's tough to keep up with them because they travel at a much higher rate of speed than I can keep up with my video, and you would be really dizzy if I tried. They like hanging out in this part of the tree. There's some other birds up there. There's also some hummingbirds, chickadee, finch, and a few hummingbirds. I can hear their little squeak. Oh, goodness. I posted a couple pictures that my son got of them chasing each other. And I cannot tell you how difficult that is to catch. They are so fast. They'll see each other, fly over up toward each other. And then the chase is on. You never know which way they're going to go. You don't know how far they're going to go. You don't know if they're going to go up and down, if one's going to chase the other one. Start chasing it out of the yard, and then it's going to twirl around and go back to the flower patch. Or if they're just going to fly over the fence and through the trees and disappear out of sight. Anyways, yeah, they come back. They come back every few minutes. And we have a whole bunch more. There's a pair of finches sitting over there on the fence, grooming themselves after a bath. A hummingbird. There's another hummingbird. Okay, found another hummingbird down there and chased it up into the tree. Anyways, it is a pleasure being able to watch them. They go zipping up in the sky. Bigger birds are zipping back and forth to the bird bath. Hummingbirds are chasing each other back and forth up in the trees and through the flowers. The bigger birds are perching up there to groom after a bath. Sometimes they dive and go back down to the bird bath. Sometimes the hummingbirds chase them out of the tree. It all happens repeatedly and often. Very often there's hummingbirds at this pot. Or at the honeysuckle bush next to it. This is another favorite flower pot. Has the hot lips, some lantana. I'm eager for the hummingbirds to start figuring out that there's enough time to take a bath in a bird bath. They take a little while they're being chased. They don't be sitting ducks. Wow. I don't know at what point they started taking a whole lot of baths last year, but they were in the bird bath every few minutes. Was watching the wrong feeder. Oh, he just about took a bath. Just about. Anytime they get their feathers all spread out and fly back and forth over that bird bath, they're usually going into it. I'm going to be watching because I want to see him try it out. That's a brand new bird bath, and I just put it over there so that it was far enough away from me and close to the fence and the flowers that they would feel protected. So I'll be watching, and I'm going to pause this for now. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, I thought I was going to go in, but give it another few minutes. I'm going to try a different camera. I'm sure you heard that. Zoom, like a little plane. Well, I was happy to find flowers for a minute. Guess it's all part of their nature and their world, so they are used to it. But man, it'd be frustrating if we had that much of a tough time sitting down to eat. Oh, I'd be skinnier if I did. I was given a whole bunch of steroids that put a lot of weight on me, and I would give anything to know how to undo that damage, because I have been working at it for years. But I think being chased away from your food every time you went to take a bite might possibly make a person thinner too. There's something I don't see every day. One hummingbird zagging all the way through the yard back and forth by all the flowers. I guess he's looking for another hummingbird to chase. So, hasn't found one yet, so I guess we'll keep looking. We'll be back chasing one. So, My Japanese beetle bags are working. They're catching a lot of beetles, but boy, I tell you, there was a whole new mob of them on my plants this morning, and I do not know what I need to do, but we have got to keep them off so my plants can recover from the last onslaught. So, anyways, I need to put my hand down and give it a break. I get bad at taking pictures if that's the case. I'll try to skip those parts of the video when I'm editing, I hope. Sometimes I miss them, so thank you for being forgiving. Have a great day. I'll be back.